Good morning, and look how beautiful it is here today. Well, I have been resisting and dreading the cold water, believe it or not, after all this time. So interesting, I think just indicative of how I've been feeling. There's been, and also because I've not been in the central heating of my mum's house, and then so you're warm when you're sitting in up at the farm and you're not particularly warm. You're not cold, but you're not particularly warm. The thought of getting colder. But also when if you're not in central heating, there's not the same need for you to be so dramatic, because you're actually working with the temperatures of the season and you're allowing the body to adapt. So, but what was interesting is the mind coming up with, you're too stressed, you're too this, you're too that. It's maybe your body telling you that you shouldn't go into the cold just now, your body's dealing with other stuff. So, and there was a whole load of stories coming up as to why I should not get cold. And some of them may be relevant. There are definitely, you have to listen to the body and go, right, I'm giving it enough stress without freaking plunging it into cold water. There is an element of, it's maybe not right every day, and maybe sometimes you just have to hibernate a little bit and lick your wounds. But also you have to watch out for the BS that the mind can come up with. So I was trying to identify whether it really was a good idea for me not to get cold, or whether I was just making excuses. And that's always what the mind wants to do. Keep me warm, don't get cold, it's bad for you. Yes, you've been through a lot, blah, 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 blah. And so I think really tuning into the intuition. This morning I woke up and I was like, I've been on that Quest 9 like 24/7, just fascinating me beyond belief. So I'm on there and I'm feeling much better, much lighter, and more energy, funnily enough. And so suddenly I'm like, you get up, look, it's beautiful out there. It's not actually that beautiful, but it's calm and it's still, and I'm super, super lucky. So I overrode the mind, and now I'm in here, and I'm so glad that I did. And that's that tricky mind stuff all the time. What are you listening to? And as someone who's been in a very dark place over the last wee while, it feels so nice to be coming out of it. And I was talking to my friend about, she'd been really struggling as well, and we're just saying how, it's shit to feel like that, let's make no mistake, but how it gives you an insight into how people feel and how some people are feeling every day, and how challenging it is, and how lucky we are. Oh, there's lots of wee fish. That you've actually got the capacity, emotional, physical, mental capacity to get into the canal and to really help ourselves. Because a lot of people I now understand, it's just, you just do not have any energy to make these steps, and that's why the breathing is so important and powerful. You can do that lying in your bed, just slow your breathing down. Send that tip to somebody today. Slow your breathing down and hold your breath and just check inside. Calm your nervous system. And if you can turn the shower to cold, fantastic. If not, just start with the breath. The breath works where the magic is. Anyway, enough from me. Look at me chatting away for 4 minutes. Have a great day, and I'll chat to you soon. Ciao.